Hello, Chaz Marler from Pair of Dice Paradise here, with a couple more installments in my Meeples For Sheepish Peoples series, discussing the social activity of board games in the lives of people who aren't necessarily socially outgoing. Now, earlier in this series, I discussed the anxiety that I felt at every 8th grade dance. How much easier, I told myself, group interaction would be once I'd finally become an adult. However, if you pay attention to this series as closely as I'm sure you do, you're aware that social anxiety is something that I continue to struggle with to this day. Still shy and nervous. But now I console myself with the fact that I'm just some random face in the crowd. Oh, how much easier, I tell myself, conventions would be if I was famous, a star of movies and television, an ambassador of geek culture, a personality with 2.7 million Twitter followers. Then I'd find confidence no matter where I went, and then this wallflower could finally bloom. Right? I mean, it must be easy to be at Gen Con when you're someone like Will Wheaton, star of movies and television, an ambassador of geek culture, a personality with 2.7 million Twitter followers, who even attended Gen Con this year, and, in the midst of it, tweeted, "The thing about depression and anxiety is, it can overwhelm you at any time, even when you're at Gen Con and really want to play games." When I read that, I was crushed. But then, I realized that there's inspiration hidden within those 140 characters. Now, as I've said before, not every socially adverse gamer wants to broaden their horizons and meet more gamers, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for those of us who do, we need to realize that if social anxiety is part of our personality, it's likely always going to be. Even those who we perceive as successful continue to struggle with it. And so if we keep waiting for the right time or the right level of success before we start doing the things that we want to do, it's likely never going to happen. So if shyness, awkwardness, and anxiety are likely to be a constant lifelong struggle, is it worth even trying to overcome it? Well, next time, I'll wrap up this set of segments with my answer to that question.